AI Business Brief for March 20th, 2026. OpenAI acquired Python toolmaker Astral to accelerate codecs. Meta's AI agents went rogue twice in security incidents, and Cloudflare's CEO predicts bot traffic will exceed human traffic by 2027. Here's the full breakdown of today's top AI stories for your business. AI Business Brief, March 20, 2026. Next section, lead story. OpenAI just bought Astral, the company behind UV, Rough, and Tie, three Python tools that have become essential infrastructure for developers worldwide. This matters for small businesses because Codex, OpenAI's AI coding assistant, is getting a major boost in capabilities. The acquisition brings some of the best Rust engineers in the industry to OpenAI's team, and they're promising to keep Astral's tools open source while integrating them more tightly with Codex. If you're already using Codex or considering AI coding tools, this is good news. Better tooling means faster development cycles and fewer errors. Codex now has 2 million weekly active users and has seen 3 times growth this year. The practical impact: AI coding assistants are moving from sometimes helpful to genuinely essential for development work. If you run a software team or hire developers, factor this into your 2026 technology planning. OpenAI to acquire Astral analysis from Simon Willison CNBC coverage. Next section, tools and launches. Adobe Firefly custom models go public. Adobe launched customizable AI image generators that you can train on your own artwork and brand assets. This is for teams producing high volumes of visual content who need consistency across projects. The tool preserves stroke weight, color palettes, lighting, and character features. Your training data stays private by default and won't train Adobe's general models. Practical use case: if you run a marketing agency or content operation, this could cut image production time in half while maintaining brand guidelines. Available in public beta now. Adobe Firefly custom models. Alexa Plus launches in the UK. Amazon's conversational AI assistant is now available in the UK with free early access for new Echo buyers. Once the trial ends, it's free for Prime subscribers or £19.99/month for everyone else. The UK version understands local context and integrates with OpenTable, Just Eat, and Treatwell. If you have customers in the UK or run voice-first services, this expansion is worth tracking. Voice commerce is growing, and Alexa Plus can carry conversational context across devices. Amazon Alexa Plus UK launch. Make Calm pricing deep dive. If you're evaluating automation platforms, Zapier published a detailed breakdown of Make Calm's credit-based pricing model. Every trigger, filter, and action costs 1 credit. A 5-step scenario running 100 times monthly uses 500 credits. Free tier gives you 1,000 credits/month. Paid plans start at $9/month for 10,000 credits. The model is transparent but can get expensive if you build complex workflows. Compare this to Zapier's task-based pricing before committing. Make Calm pricing guide. Next section, Business Playbook. Meta's AI agents keep making mistakes. 2 separate incidents at Meta in the past month show the risks of AI agents acting autonomously. First, an OpenClaw agent deleted emails without permission when an employee asked it to sort her inbox. Last week, an internal AI agent publicly posted inaccurate technical advice that led to a SEV1 security incident, temporarily exposing sensitive data. The lesson for SMBs: if you're deploying AI agents that can take action on your behalf, start with read-only access and strict approval gates. The convenience is real, but so are the risks. Meta AI security incident. Bot traffic will dominate the web by 2027. Cloudflare's CEO says AI bot traffic will exceed human traffic next year because bots visit exponentially more sites to answer chatbot queries. Where a human might check 5 websites when shopping for a camera, an AI agent might visit 5,000. This has practical implications. If you run a website or API, expect dramatically higher traffic loads. Plan for infrastructure scaling and consider whether you want to block certain AI crawlers. Cloudflare offers tools to control which bots can access your site. Cloudflare on bot traffic. Next section, Pricing and Access Watch. Fitbit's AI coach can now read your medical records. Starting next month in preview, US Fitbit users can link their medical records, lab results, medications, visit history to the Fitbit app. The AI health coach will use this data alongside wearable data to provide personalized advice. For example, instead of generic cholesterol guidance, it can summarize your specific lab results and suggest improvements based on your history. Google stresses the data isn't used for ads and won't diagnose or treat conditions. If you run a health/wellness business, watch this space. The line between wearables and medical advice is blurring fast. Fitbit AI medical records. OpenAI, planning desktop super app. OpenAI is merging ChatGPT, Codex, and its Atlas browser into a single desktop app. The goal is to reduce fragmentation and improve quality. Mobile ChatGPT isn't changing. For business users, this means fewer apps to manage and tighter integration between chat, coding, and browsing workflows. No timeline announced, but it signals OpenAI's focus on simplifying its product lineup as competition with Anthropic intensifies. OpenAI super app plans. Next section, industry moves. Amazon acquires robotics startup River. Amazon bought Swiss robotics company River, formerly SwissMile, to test four-legged wheeled robots for doorstep delivery. The robots will work alongside delivery drivers to carry packages from vehicles to customer doorsteps. This is Amazon's continued push toward warehouse and delivery automation. If you run logistics operations, track this trend. Automation is coming for the last-mile delivery process, which could shift labor needs and delivery economics. Amazon River acquisition. Meta deploys advanced AI content moderation. Meta announced new AI systems for content enforcement that can detect twice as much harmful content while reducing error rates by 60%. The systems handle terrorism, child exploitation, drugs, fraud, and scams. Meta is cutting reliance on third-party vendors while keeping humans in the loop for high-risk decisions. They're also launching a 24/7 Meta AI support assistant in Facebook and Instagram. For businesses advertising on Meta platforms, better content moderation means less brand safety risk. Meta AI content enforcement. Jeff Bezos seeking $100 billion manufacturing fund. Bezos is reportedly raising $100 billion to buy manufacturing companies in aerospace, chip making, and defense, then use AI to automate and modernize them. This connects to his AI startup project Prometheus, which is building AI models for manufacturing and engineering. The scale of this bet signals how much capital is flowing into industrial AI automation. If you're in manufacturing or supply chain, expect significant AI-driven disruption in the next 3-5 years. Bezos Manufacturing Fund. Next section, quick wins. Use Gemini to write your VLOOKUP formulas. If you're still wrestling with Google Sheets formulas, just describe what you need in plain English to Gemini, Google Sheets built-in AI assistant, and let it write the formula. Works for VLOOKUP, drop-down lists, and other data validation tasks. Saves 10-15 minutes of trial and error. Zapier published full guides if you want to understand what's happening under the hood, but the AI shortcut works fine for most business use cases. VLOOKUP guide drop-down lists. Next section, Outlook. 3 patterns emerging this week. AI tools are consolidating. OpenAI's super app, the Astral acquisition, autonomous agents are still making costly mistakes, Meta incidents, and infrastructure is scrambling to handle AI-driven traffic loads, Cloudflare's bot warning. For small businesses, the takeaway is clear. The AI tools you use daily are getting more powerful, but also more complex. Start with read-only modes, test before you automate, and plan for higher traffic if you run web services. Watch for OpenAI's desktop super app and Adobe's custom models if you produce content at scale. That concludes today's AI Business Brief. From Carolina Clear Tech. Stay smart, stay ahead.